Oh, I think there are a lot of people who would be buying and selling online today that go up there, and they get the information. But then when it comes time to type in their credit card, they think twice because they're not sure about how that might get out and what that might mean for them. I spend a lot of time reading. I've always been amazed by Da Vinci because he worked out science on his own. He would work by drawing things and writing down his ideas. Of course, he designed all sorts of flying machines way before you could actually build something like that. 90% of the cases of polio are in security vulnerable areas. Even with cameras being very cheap, one thing that researchers noticed was that you look really bad in a video conference image because the lighting is bad and you get shadows and things. When the PC was launched, people knew it was important. Who decides what's in Windows? The customers who buy it. I read a lot of obscure books and I'm going to save my public voice largely for the issues where I have some depth. Well, the protester I think is a very powerful thing. It's basically a mechanism of democracy that, along with capitalism, scientific innovation, those things have built the modern world. And it's wonderful that the new tools have empowered the protesters so that state secrets, bad developments are not hidden anymore. I'm a geek. I know there's a farmer out there somewhere who never wants a PC, and that's fine with me. Eradications are special. 0 is a magic number. You either do what it takes to get to 0, and you're glad you did it, or you get close, give up, and it goes back to where it was before, in which case you wasted all that credibility, activity, money that could have been applied to other things. With Windows 8, Microsoft is trying to gain market share in what has been dominated by the iPad-type device. But a lot of those users are frustrated. They can't type. They can't create documents. When I was in my 40s, Microsoft was my primary activity. In terms of mathematics textbooks, why can't you have the scale of a national market? Right now, we have a Texas textbook that's different from a California textbook that's different from a Massachusetts textbook. That's very expensive. Understanding science and pushing the boundaries of science is what makes me immensely satisfied. It is hard to overstate how valuable it is to have all the incredible tools that are used for human disease to study plants. The most impactful dollars that Australia can spend are actually what goes to help the poorest. Newspaper readership is still growing in India. Personally, I'd like to see more of our leaders take a technocratic approach to solving our biggest problems. Well-spent aid money is saving lives for a few $1,000s per life saved. Capitalism has shortfalls. It doesn't necessarily take care of the poor, and it underfunds innovation, so we have to offset that.